Well, Sir Jim Ratcliffe has gone ahead to warn Liverpool and Man City that his minority takeover of Man United might obviously kick them off the patch, as Sir Alex Ferguson went ahead to really make the statement when he came in through from Hibernian to Man United. Good morning. It's a Thursday in my country right now, and I want to obviously bring you a little bit of insight of what is going to happen in the game of football. In the Premier League, Liverpool is going to beat Luton Town by 3-1, and Luton Town scored first. Liverpool equalized, I think, through Hendo, then Virgil van Dijk, and then later came in through the Luis Diaz goal that went ahead, obviously sealed that. Then we obviously went ahead to see Barcelona draw 1-1 with Napoli away in Italy, and Arsenal has been beaten by FC Porto away from home. That is in the Dragao Stadium in Portugal by 1-0. That came in late in the 4th minute of the added 4 minutes. So that's the latest update. Now we are gonna really wait for some other 2 weeks before Champions League football really takes the center stage in there for you. So for Man United, the big story of the day is that Sir Jim Ratcliffe has gone ahead to obviously conduct his first interviews as a Man United co-owner, and he has gone ahead to speak a lot. But one of the things that I've gone ahead to obviously catch sight of very many people have been all about the warning has going to issue to Liverpool and Manchester City, saying that he's here to knock them down. But he has also said we have to learn a little bit about them, and we're here to obviously see what this guy has gone ahead to obviously fully talk about. Now, Sir Jim Ratcliffe on Liverpool and Manchester City, he said they have been in a good place for a while, and there are things we can learn from both of them. They have sensible organizations, great people within the organizations, a good, driven, and elite environment that they work in. I'm very respectful of them, but they're still the enemy. They are the enemy. Nothing would please me more than to knock them both off their patch. Now, knocking someone off their patch is like getting that person from the top where he has been, and then you overtake that person, like you saw what Man City went ahead to do when they came in through. They were bought by Shinawatra in 2006. Then Abu Dhabi, I think, came in through, I think, 2008, 2009. Ever since then, the rest has been history. Man City worked a lot. They played in the Champions League. They poached for their first Premier League title, and it was in the year of 2011. It was in the season of 2011, 2012 when they obviously won it on really, I think, goal difference. Then later, United happened to really win it as they sent off Sir Alex Ferguson in 2012, 2013. Ever since then, Man City have gone ahead to come in through and have gone ahead to take center stage. They've gone ahead to win very many trophies. You know, Pep Guardiola alone, I think, has gone ahead to get 6. Liverpool has gone ahead to win 1, and Leicester City has gone ahead to win 1. I think there is Chelsea winning like 2. So in the last 10 years, Man City have gone ahead to dominate this with close to how many trophies? I think 6. Liverpool has gone ahead to win 1. I think Chelsea has 2 trophies, and Leicester City has 1. So he really knows that Liverpool and Man City are the enemies of Man United. And I look at people and the fans who are really so African, who think that Arsenal not winning a trophy is really very, very good for the club of Man United. And I've always told you that it's all about Arsenal winning it, because when Liverpool win it, they're going to be having 20 league titles. You get, equaling Man United. And remember, Liverpool have gone ahead to win very many trophies on the European continent, especially the Champions League. They've gone ahead to win it 5 times, and Manchester United has gone ahead to win it 3 times. So on the European continent, they are the biggest winners in England. In the English Premier League, it's Man United with 20 trophies, and Liverpool are really having 19. So that's where that comes in through, the hugest beef that we have with Liverpool. Then the other team that we really are huge enemies is Man City. Manchester City is really riding the city of Manchester United now. Towards the city of Manchester now. Ferguson used to call them noisy neighbors, but they've gone ahead obviously turn us into the noisy neighbors, and most of the times they've gone ahead to play us in the post Sir Alex Ferguson era, that City is gonna hate to be blue, all painted blue, because of how they've gonna hate to dominate at that juncture as a club of Manchester United. So it's really very important that Man United gets back to those levels. But when you look at the structures that Sir Jim Ratcliffe is gonna hate to obviously reorganize, it shows you that very soon we are gonna be there, and no one is gonna stop us from getting to where we deserve to be as the side of Manchester United. So smash the like button, comment and share, and let's see close to 200 likes in this video as Sir Jim Ratcliffe owns Liverpool and City on his new plan of really winning. And trust me, if United gets in competent people, first and foremost, the advantage will be that we will get in the quality players. You know, Liverpool and Manchester City, I know they've gonna hate to do their stuff, but Man United is one of the biggest brands in world football. Will be able to sign the best talent, will be able to recruit in the young talents, with Eric Ten Hag showing us that he can get in the Cambualas, you get the Fossons, Garnacho, Kobe Mainoo. Look at this other guy, Rasmus Højlund, and the way he obviously gets them into the team will really act as an evidence for all the youngsters to come in through and do the needful. So I think he's really right onto that, and that warning is going to have to be issued by the guy who is now the minority stake owner at the club of Man United, responsible for all football operations, things that had failed the Glazers to do and really raise us to where we deserve to be. Then he also added and said, we have a lot to learn from our noisy neighbor and the other neighbor, that is Man City and Liverpool. They are the enemy. At the end of the day, there is nothing I would like better than to knock them off the park. So he has also gone ahead and hinted onto us. In order to get where we're supposed to be, we are supposed to learn from what they've gone ahead to do better. The bad things they've gone ahead to do, we shouldn't do them, but the good things they've gone ahead to do, we should obviously go ahead and really copy a leaf from that. And I think for every person, this is a message that you deserve to know, that for whichever person that you are really looking at, take the goods and don't take the bads, because every person in this world has a bad side and the good side. Even if a person is really having a bad side overweighing the good sides, look at the good and really learn from them, that you can obviously go miles when you really get yourself going to that level. So Jim Ratcliffe is willing to learn the good things Man City have gone ahead to do, but violating the financial fair play looks like is not going to be part of his dues at Man United. Then Sir Jim Ratcliffe on if it would help if Man City were found guilty of 115 breaches they accused of by the Premier League. He says, I would not wish that upon them. I don't understand any of that. I just want to smash them on the football pitch. That is it. Because, you know, sometimes you look at how Man City will really react, but look at how Liverpool is going to benefit. Looks like 3 or 4 of those trophies would be going to Liverpool, because Liverpool will take like 3 and they'll go to 22 Premier League trophies, you know. So I'd rather I'd rather see Man City stay there with their trophies, and we come in through and build a juggernaut that is obviously going to come out and really stop them as the side of Man City. So that is Sir Jim Ratcliffe in there for you, saying he doesn't even know about that. The 100 sorry about that. The 115 breaches that have gone ahead to coming through, that Man City might find themselves really out of the Champions League, relegated, and maybe the verdict will be obviously be given at the end of this season. That is it. So we wait and see how that pans out. But City is City. You know, when money is there, lots of things can obviously be overcome. But Man City really have a very bad chance that this time round the Premier League is going to hit to raise back. Man United is back almost. Arsenal is back. Liverpool is back. Chelsea is on its way back. They can obviously sacrifice it. That is it. They can sacrifice it because they'll know that won't really tarnish the image of the Premier League. They might really take off all those trophies But Sir Jim doesn't want it that way. He wants it on the football pitch, smash them and knock them off their pitch. That is it. Lastly, I have already said that we do not own the football club. The shareholders, myself and the Glazer family, we do not own the club. The real owners are the fans, the community, and we are just the club gatekeepers for a while. Now, these are things that the Glazers wouldn't come out and really say, but facts are bitter, but the fans make these United a special club. Because why United makes a lot of money? It's because of the 1 billion fans they're really having, the 1 billion supporters they're really having, close to 400,000 registered members for the club of Man United, and it looks like no club is gonna hit to have those registered number of members in their records. And there has been a tendency coming in through from these other guys of Man United. What are they? The fans, the match-going fans, calling them the real fans. Trust me, you don't even contribute a half or a third of the income that Man United really gets, because United is not given that amount of money like the £90 million deal from Adidas and other lots of monies because of you. Because of those fans that are outside there that are not even registered but can obviously go ahead and really buy the merchandise and really represent for the club of Man United. So the match-going fans have always gone ahead to say, we are the real fans and real supporters. Anyone can go ahead and really watch a game, but you're just 70,000. So if you're asked, out of the 70,000 match-going fans and the 1 billion fans, who do you choose? Obviously, that's why Sir Jim says the fans own the club and the Glazers couldn't say this. So it looks like we're going to have to get in a real man who is a realist, and he is authentic when it comes to say what he has to say. And this is good. And I think the Glazers are really going to have a very good rest. No one is going to be talking about them. Sir Jim Ratcliffe has gone ahead, obviously, put in the right structure. And now we are going to go in a phase of rebuilding the club of Man United 2 to 3 years and see what the results are going to be. So I call upon for your thoughts onto Sir Jim Ratcliffe warning Liverpool and Man City. What do you make about it? And who owns the club of Man United? Is it the owners, the Glazers, or the fans? May the living to God bless you abundantly. Rokan David remains my name. I sign out for now. See you later, and I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum. It's a Thursday morning.